Hello, hello, happy days. Health, Wealth, Life, day 27. 27. Wow, time's getting on. What a couple of days. What a couple of days. If you saw yesterday's video, you'll see the story of what happened. You know, how I've been in my place of work, my main bread and butter, my personal training mecca, where I've built my business over the last 17 years. Gone, closed down, unbelievable. So, you know, I've been talking with a lot of friends over the last few days about, you know, we're all a bit stunned by it. And what do you do when life throws you a curveball? And, you know, we're all looking around, and we've gone to, basically the point is today I've been to the gym 7 times. Have you ever been to the gym 7 times in one day? I've been to the gym 7 times. So, hey Mayrose, hey Sarah. Hope you had great days. A great day, both of you. But I've been to the gym 7 times, and what I mean by that is I've been to 7 different gyms. So back in the room, sorry about that. I've talked with a lot of people, and my brain is had a great workout today. Rosella, good evening. My brain's had a great workout today, and there's a few insights I've had from it. There's a few insights. So, getting the lie of the land from different options. I've been in the little bubble, which is Spring Health for 17 years. And as much as it's home from home, I know it like the back of my hand, or knew it like the back of my hand, like all of us did. Lewis, good to see you, mate. Like all of us did, but it's been torn away. It's been torn away. So it's like the ground just being whipped from underneath you. It was like, whoa, what's going on? We don't know what's going on and what to do next. We have to think fast. Kelly, good evening. Whatever time it is over there in the States. So going into these little bubbles of activity across town is just, you're zipping in and out of different communities, essentially, because there's a whole different world, a whole different lifestyle going on in there. And here's one of the main points I learned today. So here's one of the insights is, it's not about concepts. It's not about your surroundings even. It's not about gimmicks. Now, what it's really about, what really matters is the community. And that might sound like a throwaway sentence, but it really is the community. That's what we're all feeling. I was standing with 2 friends today and saying we feel like it's a loss. We feel like, you know, as if someone, or a really, you know, a pet maybe of the family who's been there for many years has died. And we feel so strange about it. So holding on to that community in some way, whether it's online, whether it's actually we end up, some of us in the same space, then that's really important, you know, to stay in contact with your community. Because when we lose that, then we don't really have much. We don't have much at all. Virginie and Therese, glad you joined. So the first thing I've got today is, you know, going into these different communities is, it's really all about that. It's really all about the community and building that trust and rapport with each other. And we know each other, and we know who we are, and we enjoy each other's company, and you get to know each other. And that is really so important, more important than the gimmick of the gym, or the surroundings of the gym, or what it looks like, or, you know, the concepts that are being thrown around. So we've managed to salvage some of the community. Quite a few of us PTs, we've moved to a space. We're in Jim, talking to you on 2 different levels. Hello, mate. We're in Chalk Farm. We've moved down to Chalk Farm, and there's a few of us in there. So we've salvaged some of the community, and I think we're able to keep that alive and keep that flowing quite well. So come down and join us and say hello. And if you come into the gym, and if you want to look in and become a member, mention my name. Say Daniel Grant. Some of the guys who are watching this might laugh at that. They'll know why. Inside joke. So we've salvaged some of the community. Come and join us. And that is what is really important, having that community. So what is your community? Who's in it? You know, who are the 5 people that you spend the most time with? Stay in contact with them. Maybe you talk to them every day. Maybe it's every other day, whatever. Texting, messages, whatever it is. So keep that alive. That is the main thing we need to focus on. That's what I've really been driven home for me today. It's not about anything else. It's about that community. When that's whipped away from you, you really feel a massive loss. It really is like someone dying, and you feel it. You feel it in there, and you have to find a way of strength to carry on and lift up and keep going. There's a big loss to all of us. Peds, my man, how are you, mate? Good to see you in the house. we need to catch up. Lots of happening. I don't know if you saw my video yesterday. The gym's been closed down. We've in a bit of massive turmoil, so we're out. We've been in several gyms today. We've had so many conversations. It's been a real eye-opener, but it's really got me back out in the world even more, you know, out of our little bubble. So that's insight number one. There's a second one. The second one is this. You cannot control what happens to you, but you can control how you react to what happens. Does that make sense? So you cannot control what happens to you, but you can control how you react to what happens. It's really important, because in such an emotionally charged scenario, such as what's happened to me and all the rest of us, all the rest of the guys over the last 2 days, you could just lose yourself in it. You think it's a massive loss, and what the hell am I going to do now? So you need to decide. I'm suggesting you decide, and that's what I've decided for myself, that who do you want to be in that moment? And I said this yesterday, you know, I want to be glass half full. Absolutely. I don't want to be like the glass is now half empty. This is an opportunity. One door closes and another one certainly does open. Peds, if you're still in the video, you'll totally understand, you know, the story, what happened to you recently in your career. Amazing career, amazing guy. And done some amazing things in the world, and what happened to you recently, and how one door closed, another one opened. And I think, as far as I know, you're having an amazing time. Let's catch up. So that's exactly what happens. That's the way we need to think about it. So you cannot control what happens to you, but you can control how you react to what happens. Really important. That's a real distinction I had walking around all the time today, because I keep getting waves of like, what's just happened? It's like you've been sucker punched. Get sucker punched in the gut, and you're like, what the hell just what happened? You've got to pick yourself up, take a deep breath, and think about, okay, what we got to deal with here, and let's make it work. And I think we've actually found an amazing place. We'll see how it all pans out, but so far it's amazing, and the people there seem really nice. So maybe we've got lucky. Maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Who knows? No doubt Spring Health will be missed and all the community there, but maybe we can revive that and bring as many people of that community in, and maybe spread that community over 2 or 3 places, and make it bigger, and bring new people into each part of that. Who knows? Let's see where this journey leads us. So it's about the community. I went to the gym 7 times today, and it really is about the community. And that's what I'll be really working on in the new space, and bringing us all together. How can we work? How can we support each other? We're all different we're all good at different things. You know, if you've got people in a place, in a building, someone might love sales, someone might love marketing, someone might love actually delivering the service or the product to the people, someone might like aftercare and figuring out what happens to people next, someone might like upselling, someone like different things. So if you all find what you love, what you're good at, and then everyone fills that slot as a community, that's the joy. That's absolutely when the community really starts bubbling and starts working together, and everyone doing their thing. Like in the olden days, you know, everyone had their own jobs. You know, Baker came, there's the surname Baker, they were bakers, and candlestick makers and locksmiths and all that sort. So we all do different jobs these days. There might be a more digital side to it. Thank you. Happy for your new challenge. It is a challenge, but you know, the challenge gives us an opportunity, gives all of us in this position an opportunity to really reveal who we can be, who we are, and who we can be. And I know who I'm choosing to be, and that's that glass half full. I'm all the way. I'm all the way up. I'm going to fill that back up. We're going to get this cracking. We're going to get this rolling. We're going to make a success of it. So keep a track. I'm absolutely going to run an event soon, so I hope some of you guys can make it. And if you know someone else who can make it, if you can't, bring a friend. Catherine, good to see you. Glad you saw Wilson and he's okay. Hope we can rescue him out of the wreckage soon. I'll try and bring him to the new place. There's an amazing courtyard at the new place. I don't know how happy they'd be with us kicking Wilson around, but Wilson's a ball, by the way. He's called Wilson because of, you know, have you seen Castaway? So he got that name from there with Tom Hanks, the film. So anyway, that's another little inside joke. I kick a football around most of the time. His name's Wilson. Anyway, so come down and see us. We're in Chalk Farm. I'll give the name. We're at Fitness Mosaic. And come and say hello. Come and say hello. Come and join us. We've got a lovely little community straight away. And we're going to build that. And we're going to grow something very special there. It's a lovely little space. and it's a bit of a TARDIS. So you look at it from the outside and it's massive inside, so not so little. So the 2 insights today: I went to the gym 7 times, found out in these little bubbles that it's all about community, moving space from 17 years in one space to now finding a new space and kind of starting again somewhat. It's all about community, building your community and keeping that community alive, whether that's online, whether that's face-to-face, whether it's on the phone. Keep your community alive. Who's the 5 favorite people or 5 people you spend most time with? Keep that real, that strong, that bond and what you're learning together. And then the other insight, just to finish off and to recap, was you can't control what happens to you, but you can control how you react to what happens. And I think if we have that mindset, then we can really overcome anything and create what we want to create rather than create something out of fear, which takes us to a totally different place. False evidence appearing real, something that is not real. So let's break the fear and let's have glass half full. Let's keep going. Let's have an amazing evening, an amazing weekend, and let's stay in touch. If you learned anything, please shout out. I've been having private conversations with some of you. I'm enjoying those, and thank you for all the support that everyone's sent. It's absolutely amazing. And let's keep building this community. We're here to learn something. I hope you learned something today. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Pile those thumbs up and share. Share with your community, whoever sees your stuff. I'd really appreciate that. So that's it for today. Thumbs up and shares to finish. And I'll be with you again tomorrow. A little bit late today because I was out and so busy today and got stuck in traffic on the way home. But I'll be here at 6 p.m. tomorrow. Somewhere, wherever I am. Have an amazing evening and take great care of yourself and everyone around you. And remember, Semi, I will see you there. I'll see you there, mate. Yes, I think Elmo came over across as well. Excellent. I'll see you in there. Interesting Instagram posts. Very violent, but looking good. Looking good, mate. So, finishing off, guys. Remember, happy is a skill that you can learn, and this is a better way for you to bring out your personal best. Let's go get some health wealth. Let's take the world with us. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have an amazing evening. Take care.